Hello and welcome back to Lumosity. Let us begin. By the way, I'm feeling good today. No, I'm feeling great. No, I'm feeling... No, not yet, no. Yeah, good. How many hours? Yes, the perpetual question. How many hours of sleep did I receive? Big round 7. It's the only number here that is not round in any way. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Ebb and flow. On we go. And to where? To where? Oh, really? What are you going to do this episode, huh? Why should I continue to watch? Because you can't avoid it. Because you're inside my brain. You can't get out. Duh. Duh. Well, if I could not watch, then, Oh, but you can watch. You couldn't watch. You couldn't watch. I mean, if I was allowed to not watch, hypothetically, then, well, why would I want to continue? You know, like, why would other people want to continue? Well, I suppose you wouldn't, but other people might want to continue watching because, well, actually, I have no idea. But I can tell you that I'm going to be saying some interesting things about myself in this episode. It's going to be like a draw your life, my life, except it's going to be a ramble, some things about me, about what I think, and that's pretty much where the similarities end. Ebb and Flow top 5 score. And of course, it's not really going to be that interesting. And of course, it's going to not all be true necessarily. But, it is going to be free. You'll have to have to pay a single cent for this. So, before considering how bad a value for your money this is, infinite. Your value here is infinite. Not so. What if, you'd have to be paid for this. You'd have to be paid to watch this. In that case, the value's not infinite, but it's negative. Oh. I see. Well, that's interesting. So negative payment includes the possibility of negative value. Very interesting. I'm pretty certain my math is off in some way, but if not, or if, that's very interesting. But of course, we're already on game 2, and I have not continued at all on what I was intending to talk to you about. Look at my brain. It's on fire. It's blazing fast! Whoa, dude! It's because I've been thinking at great length about, oh my gosh, 100% accuracy. Oh yeah, Spatial Speed Match score should be through the roof. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh. It was almost a top 5 score. Whoa, dude. Yeah. Wow. I'm impressed. I just impressed myself. Oh, yeah. Chalkboard challenge. Can I do well at you? Well, you know what? I don't even care, because that was... Doing well in this episode was not what I had planned out for it. See, I was thinking about philosophy. And I was thinking about it. And it got me thinking. As philosophy is so apt to do. You know, whenever you think about philosophy, it gets you to think. You know, thinking of really, any subject, it gets you to think. But philosophy, it really gets you to think. You know, it's not like half thinking, like you might do when you're making a sick joke. It's like full thinking. Actually, if you're making a sick joke, it's still full thinking. Half thinking is where you use half your brain, like when you're calling a memory, or You're only thinking of writing. You only think of music, but not writing it, or not seeing the notes. You know, that'd be also visual instead of audio. But no, it's not necessarily half. It's less than half in that case. In fact, you're never full thinking. You're only 10% thinking. So full 10%, I guess, would be full thinking in that case. Right, back to what I was going to be talking about. So, I was thinking. Well, okay, that was actually a terrible place to start. Let's go start again. So, I've been asked by many people who somehow cared, what my favorite school subject was. Now, after vomiting in their face after they said school, I had a multitude of responses. I would like everything. The truth is, everything. But today I learned what it is about everything that I like. I like everything, but only as it relates, or particularly, rather, as it relates to something a little more specific. I like philosophy. One of my favorite subjects, history. What parts of history do I like? Or rather, what part of any history do I like to study? What part of it? Say the year 1984. Why that year particularly? Say the year, less particular. Say the year 1776. Say the year, and this is a part of another theory I had, which is also, psychology more. But, that the brain is never random, or at least my brain is never random. Now that seemed pretty random, but as my theory would state, I heard that sequence of something about the pattern in which I did that. You could draw a pattern, and somehow what I just did is related to something I have been exposed to at some point, and indeed, the brain never forgets anything that is ever seen. The thing is, it is catalogued in such a way that it may be hard to get back out. Now, there are things that restore memories, but generally speaking, everything you've ever seen is encapsulated in memory. It's hard to retrieve, because there's just so much of it, as you can imagine. Oh my gosh! You know, say you've got a hard drive of 97 terabytes, all of it filled. No, in the case of the brain, it would actually be more like querabytes, or yottabytes. It'd be yottabytes, and you've got, like 4% of that filled. Well, that's still quite a few yottabytes. You know, say if there's 100 yottabytes, there's 4 yottabytes. You're gonna need a pretty powerful, you're gonna need some serious teraflops. Probably more than 100 teraflops was what the brain gets to search through all that. This is not the game I should be playing if I'm gonna be rambling, so let's just go and, let me finish my thought here. At least one thought. That's a lot of flops, okay? Teraflops, 100 teraflops that you can imagine if you're searching for file name. PLA. And the definition is attached to the file name that, oh dear, you got like 4 yottaflops. Oh man, that's gonna take some time to sort through. Gonna take some time to search. Oh no. I mean, yeah, you got it sorted by folders. And that's the thing, the brain catalogs itself in the folders, you know. It's a word. Well, it's a prefix rather, but it's related words, you know, blah, blah. Open up another folder. And there it is. You've got your old catalog. You got like a file telling you where everything is, cataloging where everything is, you know, what things look like, where they'd be, for all those 4 yottabytes. But that's insane. I don't know if it's 4 yottabytes. It could be a lot. It's probably a lot less. Yotta is a huge number. Whether that's a really big number or a really, really small number, I'm not sure, but I do know that it does indicate a lot of zeros. Whether that one goes in the front or the back, I have no clue, but it is a lot of zeros. Anyway, moving on. So, what was I even talking about? Anyway, I don't know how it's related to anything, but philosophy. I love history. I love the philosophy of history. Why things happened, that sort of thing. I love... cyanide. Cyaniding. Sayonara. I'm cyaniding ya. Is that even how you... I don't know if that's necessarily the same. cyanide. Cynical. I'm just not gonna talk about it for a while. Because we gotta do this now. Cyclical. Oh, if we got cyclical, then we got cycle. Cyclists, cyclists. Wait, that's not right. Cysts. Sink. Sir. Simmer. I don't know what that means. So say like probably one of my favorite subjects, politics. I love politics. I hate political science. I hate political science. Love politics. Hate political science. So how can I love politics then? I don't like political strategy. I like the philosophy of it. I'm not going to say anything more about that because you would probably be offended by my beliefs. They're a little bit uncommonly held. So, philosophy, yes. It's what I like about all those things. I just listed 2 things, actually. Psychology, I like the philosophy of it. Even humor. Oh, well, part of psychology, of course, but I like the philosophy of humor. The psychology, it's like, say humor. Like, what's one example? Like dark humor. Or black comedy, if we want to be racist about it. Ugh. But, yes, African-American humor. No, actually, it means, like, dark. Like, not... Like, black in the way of dark. But I used to make a joke about African-American. And then I started worry that people might actually be offended because by me making light of the fact that... you get what I'm saying. But I was just making fun because some people consider people who are not from... I'm just going to get racist. Okay, because some people call people not from America African-American if they happen to have a greater concentration of melanin in their skin. And that's no longer applicable. African-American, no, that's not right. So, of course, they're all Americans, but they'd say that. But it's hilarious. And that's why I was trying to make a weird inside joke reference to that. And it just probably flew over most of your heads. Anyway. Alright, but the dark humor, for it to be less potentially offensive, I like how the philosophy, or maybe the psychology of it. How it is that, how it is in dark humor that you can have... sorry, I was just conjugating my thoughts for a moment there. A little awkward. Me just conjugating your thoughts together. Yeah, yes. Okay, yes, right, what is it? Dark humor. Why it would have occurred in the brain. It's borders in science as well, which is also the part of science I love. It's the parts that relates to, like, metaphysics or psychology and philosophy. So... it's thought that dark humor, the origin of it in the brain, is that it helps people deal with stressful situations. Say, you just jumped off a bridge. Well, there's a chance that if you can relax, you will actually be able to survive when you hit the ground. It's low, but the more relaxed you are, the greater your chance of landing properly. Now, if you've got stunt training, then of course you're going to know exactly how to fall, and that's going to be great. But otherwise, without training, the brain is going to make you relax. It's going to try and lighten the mood. And so, and that's an extreme case. You may not be able to make up something funny, although the brain also does slow down time for you when you're in a stressful situation such as that. But you may not be able to make anything funny in that case. But imagine if you could. Imagine some of the stressful situation. You could probably, imagination probably better than mine in this case, because I'm also having to use most of my 10% of my brain on this. So, and of course, you use all your brain, it's just 10% at a time. But of course, there's lots more room for you to use it. It's just blah, 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 blah. Synaptic pruning, 60% of your brain cells are lost from the time you're an infant to around 6 months old. Bam! You could have used those brain cells if you'd gone and applied yourself. You sniveling infant. Ah! Sorry. If you can make a joke, you relax. That's basically how it would help you. Say you've managed to get yourself trapped in a pit of doom. Well, are you gonna panic? Ah, great, you panic. Are you really gonna be thinking clearly then? Make a joke. Be like, well, at least it had a bottom. Say like it's a bottom, you think it's a bottomless pit, and you hit the ground and you break all your bones. You're like, oh, well, at least it did have a bottom. I know, no one laughed. But you're trying, and the fact that you're trying makes it, you relax just a little bit. Then it gives you more, it dulls the pain, it helps you focus. It's so good. And that's where dark humor comes from, that psychology and philosophy is related to that somehow. So, and of course math is like what you need for science, and where science relates to philosophy or psychology or anything else, it all comes down to philosophy, and that is what I like the most, and that's what I've determined. I mean, even the games that I like. Let's see, what is my favorite game? You're probably asking me in the comments right now. Wow, I am totally off. Yes, you're probably now saying that I should totally that I should totally pick something else to be interested in, because I'm really bad at psychology and philosophy. And maybe you're right. Speed her. Oh gosh. Expel. Oh wow, it's one L. Expose. Expulses. Expulsion. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the next thing. Exonerate. Ecstasy. What? Extols. Extend. Exact. Exam. Exit. Oh yes, I did it. We got all the things done. Exited. Exit. Thing. Experience. So, my favorite game is Red Rogue. That's my because I love that game so much. That's my favorite series. I don't think it was a good series. I don't think I did well in that series with the commentary. I got very weird near the end. I don't think I did well at all. But I loved that game so much. That's the best game I think. That's the best game I have played. At least my favorite game. Not necessarily the best game. You may have a different opinion. That's opinion. Your opinion probably maybe differs. That's the best game, in my opinion. That for me, my favorite game that I have played and recorded for your benefit, posted on YouTube. My favorite by far, I will add. I love that game, Red Rogue. But what do I love about it? What makes it different from other games? Is it the gameplay? No, the gameplay's it's not that good. Roguelikes, the first roguelike I ever played, I like. It's fine. Not really my favorite. I like puzzle games and adventure games and RPGs, and it's just not my speed. It's not normally what I like. I like strategy games, I guess. It's not necessarily what I play. I'm not very good at platformers at all. It's sort of had a lot of platforms in it. So, 2D side scrollers, it's not my cup of tea as far as the gameplay goes. But think about where it did excel. The art, the characters, the plot, the atmosphere, the ambience, the music. It was in a very philosophical way. Like say, start in the very beginning of the game. The grinding stone. You can grind with that stone. Endlessly. Almost. Almost indeed. You can grind yourself there all the way up to the top level. If you want to. You can improve yourself above ground. And basically that and this is, I'll admit, this is something I read about other people were saying, and I thought it was brilliant about why it's up there. Aside from what I noticed instantly, which is that you could use it to get up to the chest. Yeah, so. But other than that, baloney. Other than that, baloney. Oh, I see. It's not. Doesn't work. Bailed. Ball. Balk. Balkings. Ballasting. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did it. Oh, yes. Balker, baker, bake, spaked, baking, bagged, baggers, bagging, bashes, bashed, bashers, bashing, bam, bame, baps, bads, baden, what? Bands, banded, banders, banding, backs, backed, backer, backing. Bah, yes, we did it. I love the philosophy. Up, and there we can see the moon. Yay. We did it. We've got a top 5 score, and it almost. It was the best score we've done in a long time. We finished the Lumosity part of this episode, and I continue to ramble. Oh yes, 1850! Booyah! Yeah! Right, back to what we were talking about. And also, look at this. Speed score! It's almost more than my memory score now. It's more than my attention score! Oh gosh, that's never happened. That has never happened ever. I can barely believe it. Face palm yourself! Ow! Ah! Okay, I believe it. Ah! No, I believe it. Alright, I believe it. I'm not stupid. I believe it, okay? I'm not crazy. Of course I believe it. Just pressure, dude. Red Rogue, I love it. I love the characters, love it. I love how you, when you wear the Balrog's face, you lose everything. The game is lost. That's the only way you can lose. I love how the runes work. Now RNG. I love RNG. The character of RNG. I love the story. I love the characters. What I love about them, about stories, and what I love about characters, I love them from a philosophical standpoint. I love the settings. I love the music. I love the art. I love the ambience. Why do I love it? It's because it adds to the philosophy. It makes, in fact, I might say that the gameplay is not meant to be fun. I would say it's meant to be really, really irritating. It's supposed to be dark. It's supposed to not be fun, because in that way, it makes you realize just how bad it is for the character. You know, like, say for instance, a war game. There's no philosophy there. Those games are fun. War is not fun. Well, I mean, it is for some people, but for the average person, it's horribly traumatic, and the war games are almost never traumatic. Ever. And they are usually fun. And I admit, they are fun. It's fun. It's fun shooting people. Yeah. But it should not be fun. And Red Rogue, and puts you in the shoes of the character, and you feel what the character feels. Or at least I did. I don't know if you did. You probably didn't, because I was distracting you with all my light-hearted words, but I like it. You have to take my word for it. I don't have time to explain it at great length, but I can tell you philosophy is what I like. So why would I care? I don't know. I guess I recorded this episode for myself, just so I could remember with myself that I like philosophy, just so I could write it down in a video log, a vlog, if you will. Which, I guess, since I do almost every day, almost, try to, is do it every day. It really is the closest thing I have to a vlog. So, there you go. Thanks for watching my vlog, or listen to my vlog while I play Lumosity. Goodbye.